I always tell you, what do you want to practice on? Do you want to practice to work on wood, fabric, canvas, play on cards? Keep mastering that cardstock. If you want to perfect your stroke work on glassware, then you got to get the plastic sleeves out, maybe some wax paper, and then keep practicing those strokes on here because it's a lot more slipperier. And when you're trying to get up on your chisel to maybe flip your brush around, try to do some flipped strokes, so you want to get up on that chisel and flop over on the other side. Sometimes the plastic and slippy areas don't always let you get up on that chisel the same way. And like I said, slow down, guys. It's basically sometimes we're trying to do it too fast, and our brush is like falling over itself. Right?
I had that problem with the flip stroke on glass for doing
exactly
lilies because they have that weird. It's a one petal, but it's that weird, tricky flip stroke.
Right.
If I do it on like this really high gloss, smooth cardstock that I happen to have laying around, I only have a couple pieces left of this.
Yeah.
I'm using this to practice.
Yeah.
But it's okay. But the minute I go to do it on a round glass, because the glass is all round, I don't have any flat glass beads.
And then when you see some of my painting hacks, you'll see where I'll tell you to, get a vase and some practice paper and wrap that paper around the vase and practice, so then when you're slipping off, so you got to keep moving with your vase. You see how you're going to not get anywhere if you keep your vase straight. So you definitely got to practice again a little bit more on a rounder surface. And then move your surface at the same time as you're guiding it around if you're trying to make it that big. This is a big brush, but, you know, just trying to make a point of getting around that round surface. Practice on it, get a jar out and put a plastic sleeve over it. Or just use a jar and just keep washing it off. Right? But at least this way, with your paper, you can keep it and see how you're doing. And send me pictures of it. Right, so I can see, and maybe I can tell you what's going on with your gradient or your up on your chisel. But you'll see that on the cardstock, this is a great topic in a way, is different surfaces, because when you're trying to get up and over, it kind of grabs your brush differently. You're getting up on that chisel, and you can flip over a little bit easier. But on the glass ones, this is a perfect stroke to show you that this is where it gets difficult, because look, it's sliding underneath itself. It's so slippy that it doesn't want to grab it, right? So yeah, it's definitely a totally different challenge. And only through myself, when you guys have these great questions and I go and dissect myself, going, yep, I can see exactly where the challenge is, because this is not listening to me. I want you to go that way, right? Get up on that.
And now add to it, it being round.
Exactly, and that's another challenge again when you're doing round surfaces. So yeah, definitely, there's a lot to consider. But if you're struggling with a stroke, even on a flat surface, then definitely you're going to struggle on a round surface. So yeah, definitely keep playing. And if, like I said, if my free stuff definitely helps you, then keep playing with that. And then when you get to a point where you just need more practice, then, like I said, I've got a guided process for you to jump on. Jump on whenever I have my sales. Keep an eye on my page, because I do every once in a while offer big promotions. Alright, guys, so yeah, definitely, I love all your questions. They're always great hot topics to like to dissect things, right? And then, like I said, once you're mastering with the comfortable size brush, like everybody has a favorite size brush. Maybe you like a size 10, some people like a 3/4. The more you play with different size brushes, you're going to practice all the same strokes, change and get smaller with that brush so that it pushes you. So again, with those lines that I like, this is kind of like some tricks that I learned in the nail industry back in the day when I was learning from other nail artists. Like, and we only did work this tiny, so some of my little ideas that I've gotten from other educators in the industry, for the nail industry, that I've incorporated into Donna's ways.